Okay, so here's a few things about the printer. Okay, so this is, let me move, I can't move that out of the way. This is the continuous ink system. And so when I transport it, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Okay, so you open this, and when I transport it, I'm gonna plug these. But when you're using it, you want those open so air can flow. But to refill it, you just lift this up and you squirt the colored nozzle in there. You can see that they're pretty much full tanks. So I'll probably go ahead and plug this up now. So you just transfer the little plug to plug these holes. And that's just so ink doesn't spill out during the transfer process. Another thing is you want to make sure that the ink is higher or at the same level as the cartridge. I can't open that more. I'm not really sure what the reason for that is, but that's what I've been told, so that's what I do. To get into this, you do the change cartridge and you flip this. Let me go ahead and do that. All right, so right now I am going, this is the main screen. I'm gonna go all the way to settings. And then I'm gonna hit maintenance. And I'm gonna do ink cartridge replacement. All right, press start. And so it's gonna say lift the scanner unit. It is open, but you have to have this little rubber thing in there because it doesn't shut all the way. So this is a way to trick it. So just take that out, and that just goes in this little hole right here. And so these are the lines that are feeding the ink from the tank into the cartridge. All right, so now that that's done, you just open it up right here, and this is what it looks like. So to take it out, you would pull these like any other cartridge, and they all come out in one thing. This thing is because since it's not a Epson brand, like you can't use, Epson brand doesn't do just a sublimation thing. Sometimes it won't recognize the chip. So what you do is you hold that down for 5 seconds and then it should. So close that. These have to be up here to keep it out of the way of the cartridge. It should be good, but if it ever like trips up, you might just have to adjust where the lines are. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in here. Okay, do it like that. All right, and I'll say complete. It may give you a warning sometimes that you're not using genuine Epson ink. Just say okay and proceed. Don't ever do a firmware update on this because it will mess up the whole sublimation setup. Other things about this that I don't really use, but there is a scanner. And I can never figure out how to, I don't use it because I can't figure out how to open it. I know it opens. And then whatever that's for. What else? What else do you need to know? Oh, the paper tray. So this is the paper tray, and it expands. Let me see if I can get this out. It comes fully out, and you will see that it can pull out so it's longer. So for your bigger paper, I can't do it with one hand. But this adjusts the width. And then I wish I could show you this with one hand. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Hold on, let's see. Try this. Hold that and pull. Okay, I hope you saw that. Pull this and pull it to make it larger. And it'll tell you if you don't have it in there right, and then you just push it in. And then it'll tell you what paper, it'll tell you what paper, ask you what paper size you put in there. For paper type, I always do, what is it? Premium matte. Okay, and I think this is the feeder for the scanner or for the copier. You can connect it I always use Bluetooth. Oh, to set up the internet. I don't have internet at my house, so you do that, hit that little wireless thing, and then it'll connect to your router. The way I do it, since I don't have internet here, is I do Wi-Fi direct. So that way when I'm printing, I just join this wireless, join the printer as my Wi-Fi, and then print that way. Let me know if you have any other questions.